Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck. Hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack. Starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack. Produced by Barry Laminack. Directed by, you guessed it,
Heck yeah!
Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. Welcome back. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here and coming back. Today is Monday, July 29th, 2024. Yeah, that's it. And this is episode number 819 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi, how you doing? Been a minute. Holy shit, been a whole lot of minutes, as a matter of fact. Been since what? Not last Thursday, Thursday before? I do believe. I think July 18 was our last show. If I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and look at the YouTubes or the Twitches. That's a long ass time ago. Clarence says, why the hell do you sound like a drunk bum on the park bench? What are you talking about? Because my voice sounds like this? Because I've been talking all goddamn weekend? Why the hell do you sound like a judgy bitch? Huh? Let me just delete one of these birthday slides. Because, yeah, I'm team fuck 'em. Yeah, that's right. I'm team fuck 'em. So, yep, we'll get rid of that. That's one less birthday shout out I gotta do. Fuck that. Get rid of that one. Don't need that anymore. Good. Don't have to worry about that. So what's up, man? Glad to see you. Glad we're off on a good note. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Been gone for over a week. Come back, and first thing I get in the chat is Clarence acting like a fucking asshole. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you missed me. It's good to be here. Maybe I should just ignore the chat. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I see. Some things never change, I guess, huh? You know what, Clarence? I'm not going to let you ruin my goddamn mood. You know, I'm in a good mood. I missed doing the show. I missed most of you, not some of you. You know, didn't miss some of you being assholes in the chat. But, yeah, man, good to be back. I missed you guys, missed doing the show. Hope you had a good week or so without me. Yo! Look at that blast from the past. What's up, Captain Pope? Good to see you, my friend. Anything on Deadpool and Wolverine thought was too reliant on cameos and jokes. You know what? I actually did go see. Oh, damn it. I actually did go see Deadpool and Wolverine. So here's what we'll do. I do plan on talking about it. So what we'll do is I will put up a spoiler thing. I'll make something maybe and put up like a spoiler talking Deadpool, and then I'll take it down when we're done, right? So that way, if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want to get spoilers and don't want to hear it, you can leave and not listen and then come back, and you can look at the screen and know, okay, spoilers are over. We're not talking Deadpool anymore, and I don't want to ruin it for you. But I did go see it. I did watch it this weekend while on the road in Tulsa. So I'll give you my thoughts on it. I'll give you my 2 cents on it, and we'll discuss. I think that'll be a good topic, Mr. Pope. And welcome back to the show, Captain Pope. Been a hot ass minute. Of course, I was gone for a very, very long time as well, so I really can't chastise you at all. But yeah, welcome back. So. What is FJ said? I'm glad I'm not a comic nerd. That movie would piss me off. Oh, that movie would piss you off. Well, I think you meant you like yeah, I get what you mean. I get it. Yeah. We'll get to it. Because we got so much to catch up on. We've got a ton of birthdays, some more important than others now, specifically, because, some guys just, acted like more of an asshole than others. So their birthdays might just get forgotten. Oops. Ha. But we got to talk Olympics. We've got to talk MLB trade deadline. We got to talk NFL around the corner. We've got some NFL news in H-Town, and it's not good. So we'll get to that as well. Plus, I got some road stories. Nothing crazy happened. Like, nothing too crazy happened. So, unfortunately, I don't have, I got in a fight with a fucking, rabbit or anything. But I have some things that I want to discuss, get off my mind, get off the old noggin. Maybe you can chime in with your 2 cents and we can have some adult conversations about the stuff that's on my mind. And I'll get your 2 cents in the chat as well. And we'll have a good old grand old adult conversation about it. One of them being, and I'm not going to get into it right now, but went to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the week. Drove up Thursday morning, had shows Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, drove back Sunday. That drive does suck. But you know what? I've made it so much now, Spoon. I mean, I work Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Duncan, Durant. Like, I've worked that whole kind of Tornado Alley so much. Springfield, Missouri, Little Rock. God, that whole Richards, is it Richards? Lowell, I guess, is that area. It really doesn't bother me because I've done it so much. The first time you do it, it's like, ugh. But now it's just like nothing. I'll tell you, the drive that sucks is driving to El Paso. That one still sucks. Yeah. And look, I will say this, and Ian, yes. Okay. If you guys are watching the Olympics during the day, I am going to ask that you absolutely do not do any Olympic spoilers. All right. Please don't ruin that for everybody else, including your boy. Just don't be a dick. Don't ruin Deadpool and don't ruin the Olympics. That's all I ask. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think that's the easy thing to do. Here, let me do this. Let's see. I'll do it in an overlay. Let's go add title, text. Yeah. Text. Let's do a rainbow because people are losing their shit about the opening ceremonies, which I do want to talk about. But not, well, I don't know. I really don't want to get political about it, so maybe not. Donna says I could just block him for 2 weeks. Yeah, no Olympic spoilers. Let me see. Let's see. I'll put that in the old lower thirds bucket and add it to this right here. What number is that? 229? There we go. No, I'll just add it here, Donna, because I think that's a good point. We definitely don't want we don't want any of them damn spoilers. What the heck? How come that didn't pop up? What the shit is going on around here? Oh, that's why. I don't think it needs to be that big though. We'll move this down here. There we go. I think that's a little better. There we go. How about that? Huh? How about that? No Olympic spoilers. Wait, so everything I've been watching since the AM shows again? Yes, it shows. They show it at night, or they update you at night. Some of it. By the way, I want to say shout out to my boy Heartthrob. He came out and hung out with me on the road. Anytime I'm in Oklahoma or Kansas, Heartthrob comes and hangs out. So super dope of him to do that. Brought me a gift. How fucking dope is that? He brought me a belated birthday gift. Check this out. He brought me a shot glass. Now, I say shot glass because, you know, there's shot glasses and then there's shot glasses. So I don't know if I'm technically going to count this as a shot glass despite him saying it's a shot glass, because, yeah, it's not really a shot glass. It's more of a whiskey glass. But he kept calling it a shot glass, and I didn't want to correct him. But it's definitely not a shot glass, but it's so freaking dope. Look at it on the front. It says prescription whiskey. It says patient name Barry, and he actually has my name on it. And it says dose, drink 1 measure daily. If issues persist, which they do, double dosage until symptoms subside. Isn't that dope? So thank you, Heartthrob. You're the man, sir. Tonight, when I am sipping whiskey and smoking a cigar on the back patio, sir, I will be using this. I won't be doing a shot from this today because I haven't washed it yet. And my wife has taught me you can't use anything until you wash it. Apparently that's a rule. Like, we'll buy shit from the store, like pots and pans and silverware and all kind of shit like that. And my wife's like, you can't use that until you wash it. I'm like, why not? It's never been used. She's like, that's so disgusting. Like, you can't, what? I mean, like, literally no one has used this. She's like, no, that's gross. You don't do that. So I didn't know that. Oh, no, Jared, I'm not going to put it in the dishwasher. Absolutely not. Not with the, like, etchings on it and stuff. It'll mess it all up. No, absolutely not. But I'm just going to wash it by hand. So, yeah, but thank you, Heartthrob. That was super dope. Really appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Amos said that pregnant pause was crazy. I thought he was saying Heartthrob came out. Like, Heartthrob came out, and I support him 100%. Yeah. That's fantastic. Was it on the break? What does that mean? Cece said, do you clean your Coke beer can tops? No, but I know I should, but I don't. I know I should. I don't, though. And every time someone reminds me, I'm like, fuck. But I don't. But I know I should. Because it's super disgusting. Super duper disgusting. Yo, what up, house? Hey, Barry, just pooping. Pooping. Okay. Jesus. Just pooping in to say hi. At work, so I can't stay. Well, thank you for pooping, house. Thanks for pooping at work. Hey, yo! Captain Pope! Brother, damn. Captain Pope was single-handedly responsible for a level 1 hype train, by the way. Oh, no, it was. I'm sorry. We had all kinds of... I didn't even see them all. We had all kind of people resubscribe, and I missed all of that shit. We had PP Dubs resubscribe for 28 months. Holy shit. Amos resubscribe for 16 months. Thank you, sir. Cisco. Hashtag Team Fuck 'em. Resubscribe for 27 months. Then that got the hype train started. Captain Pope got in on it with the 1,000 biddies. And then another 300 bits from Captain Pope. I appreciate you, buddy. He said, doing any Astros today, Espada went from being fired to a manager of the year in like 2 months. Impressive. And what they've done without Tucker and JV. Yeah, we are going to talk Astros today coming up on the deadline. So that was on my agenda as well. Get into some Astros, answer any questions you guys may have, talk a little bit about the trade deadline, specifically what the Astros should, and maybe more importantly, shouldn't do. with about 24, maybe 26 hours left in the trade deadline. So we're going to get to that. We're going to talk a little Texans. Danico Autry done goofed, as the kids say. Kids don't say that, but they should. So we'll get to that. We'll talk some Olympics. We'll talk, we'll talk my trip to Tulsa. We'll talk a whole bunch of stuff. So appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. Keith Sager, Rudy Rod, Walt. What's up, homie? AJB's over there. Oh, my sweet, sweet Donna. And yeah. Rudy Rod said, what up, Kermit the Frog? Shut up, Rudy Rod. Shut it up. Don't make me go all Patrick Mahomes on you. That'll be handled when it gets handled. Don't act like an asshole like Clarence, all right? Don't do it. Don't do it. So let me put on the agenda all of the things we're going to get to because I don't want to miss a thing. Because I had DP, which is stands for Deadpool, unless you're a pervert. Then it stands for something else entirely, which I'm not going to say out loud unless some of you will figure it out on your own. Yep. What was the other one we were going to do? Okay. I think I got that. Yep. Tulsa. Olympics, Astros. What else did I tweet? Oh, well, we'll figure it out. We'll get to it all. I promise. Yo, Keith, thank you for resubscribing for 29 months, my friend. You're the man, sir. You're the man. Digital production. And hey, shout out to everybody that went out to Hop Scholar this weekend as well. Thanks for supporting the show, even though I wasn't in town. I heard it was bananas. So, yeah, appreciate you guys going out and doing that. That was super cool. I heard it was a great, great show. Yo, what up, broke boy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. He needs to checks not completing passes. What? What does that mean? Oh, what Watson do now? What? Am I going to talk Deshaun Watson being an asshole? What did Deshaun Watson do now? Cisco said, I don't even wash my shot glasses after I use them. That's very true. That's very true. Look at that bad boy. Look at the disgust. Look at the nastiness. Look, you can see the film in there. By the way, don't forget, it is Monday, so Jenny is mom going to join me today. I did get a new shot glass, by the way. We have 4 birthdays to get to. 4 birthdays that we didn't get to while I was gone last week. We had 2 on the 22nd, 1 on the 24th, and 1 on the 28th. So we got to get to all those birthdays today as well. So we're going to get to those birthdays. Jenny is mom. We got to talk Olympics. We got to talk all of that. Before we get to all that, let's do our sports headlines. Come on! No, Alex, I hate you so much. Alex was like, 4 shots in the new shot glass. No! I'm not doing 4 shots. Not getting that shit-faced, okay? Captain Pope said, anyone on House of Dragons? I had started it, but I haven't picked up the latest. I think I watched the first one, or the first season, and then that's it. I haven't picked it up yet, but I need to get back to it.
Heck yeah!
Yo, Potch! Potch, my friend. Good to see you. Good to have you back, buddy. Thank you for resubscribing for 29 months. Much appreciated. And in case you did not hear, in case you didn't hear the news, the terrible, awful, dumb, stupid news. Texans defensive end Danico Autry has been suspended for 6 games. Yo, what up? There he goes. There he goes. Philip Bernard. Philip said, okay, check it out. Finished up stuff here at the U-Haul place. Philip, by the way, you probably missed it, but I just discussed the what you call a shot glass. This is actually not a shot glass. It's too damn big to do shots in. I didn't want to break your heart when I was there, but I was like, bro, I can't. If I did a shot, I'd like fill this up, I would die. But it's lovely, and I love this, and I will be drinking out of this tonight while I smoke a cigar on the patio. But again, thank you, brother. It was great to see you. It was great to hang out with you. Much love. Thanks for coming to the show, and I'm glad you didn't wreck, and I'm glad that you pulled over and got some sleep instead of driving through the night, because that shit is dangerous. All right, let's get back to Danico Autry's dumbass. He got popped for 6 games. Hardtop said, horse shit. No, it's not. Danico Autry popped for 6 games for violating the NFL's substance abuse, or not substance abuse, NFL's policy against performance-enhancing substances. In a statement, Autry said in a statement, the violation was because his doctor submitted a prescription for a different medication that contained a banned substance. He said he did not intentionally violate the policy, but accepts the punishment. Quote, over the course of my 10-year NFL career, I have never engaged in the use of performance-enhancing drugs. Over that period, I have been subject to countless tests, none of which have ever returned a positive result. I was, therefore, stunned. This offseason when I learned that one of my tests returned a positive result. If you ask me, it's really kind of a negative. In March, the Texans signed Autry to a 2-year, $20 million deal, $10 million guaranteed after posting a career best 11.5 sacks last season. He had 59 sacks in his career. Through training camp, he's been working with the starting defense at defensive tackle, defensive end. Autry says upon his investigation of the matter, he quote, discovered that a pharmacy to which my doctor submitted a prescription for a different medication had, whether intentionally, recklessly, or negligently, included a banned substance. Upon discovering the source of the positive test, I immediately retained legal counsel in connection with this matter. My counsel provided the NFL with information, including documentation from my doctors, establishing that I neither asked for nor was prescribed any banned substances. It was important to me that the NFL know that I did not intentionally or even knowingly ingest a banned substance. A lot of good that did. He apologized to the Texans organization, his teammates, and the fans. He said, I want to ensure our fans that my commitment to competing to the best of my ability has only grown, and I look forward to returning to the field. Well, I tell you what, we were doing some over-under stuff when I filled in with Joel Blank last week on ESPN Radio here in Houston. And one of the things they asked was, I think Vegas said Danielle Hunter sacks at 10.5, over or under. And I actually took the under. And they all thought I was crazy. And the reason I took the under was partly because of that man right there. Danico Autry being on the front line, Will Anderson Jr. being on the D-line up front as well. So you had Autry, you had Anderson, plus Danielle Hunter. I mean, that's a lot of sacks to go around. You've got, you're going to give up some sacks to other linebackers. I mean, there's only so many sacks to go around. So I thought, man, you could have 3 or 4 guys all getting 10, 12, 14 sacks. It's going to be busy. So I was like, if Vegas is saying 10.5, give me the 10 conservatively, because I think everybody's going to be getting after it. If you ask me that today, after Danico Autry is going to miss 6 games, give me the over now. Give me the over now. Now that he's going to miss 6 games, a third of the season gone. What's funny is this is kind of like the first bad thing that's happened to this team. This is kind of like the first real hiccup since, I mean, outside of Tank Dell getting injured, let's be honest. Since D'Amico Ryans took over, well, I should say outside of not scoring against Baltimore since ever, outside of that and Tank Dell getting injured, there's really nothing that's gone wrong for this team. So this is one of those things where it's a little bit of adversity. It's a little bit of a challenge. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to overcome it, and what's going to be what for those 6 games. Doesn't look like he's going to appeal it. Doesn't look like he's going to. I mean, he obviously said he accepts the punishment. I don't know if it would have helped to appeal it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you had time to appeal it and fight it, but especially if you think you were innocent, right? Did you ingest it? Yes, but you're saying you didn't know about it. You know, you're saying you found out about it and you immediately did this, that, and the other. Now, to say as soon as I found out I got legal counsel and whatnot and who, what, and whatever, it makes it, to me, sound a little bit guilty-ish. But again, it's whatever. You can't unring the bell. You can't put the tube back in the toothpaste. I think if I was innocent, I would have fought a little bit harder. Now, maybe there's some things that say only fighting it is only going to make it worse, right? Maybe there was some advice given by the team or the team's counsel or his counsel or the NFL Players Association. Maybe they all got into his ear and said, if you fight it, it makes it worse. The best thing you can do is release a really good, polished statement denying it, saying that you found out and you were appalled, but don't fight it because it's going to make it worse as far as trying to get back and get after it. So I would hope that that's what happened, because otherwise, I just know me, right? I just know me. And if I'm innocent, if I didn't do it, I'm not just gonna roll over. I'm not just gonna go down and be like, well, okay. Everyone else screwed up but me, but okay. I couldn't do that. If everyone else messed up but me, and it's going to cost me 6 game checks, it's going to cost and affect my team significantly for 6 games, I'm going down swinging. If I didn't do it, oh, hell no. I'm flipping tables. No, bitch, I don't think so. Shut up, Steven. Barry, not put up a fight? Impossible. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Now, I might not win the appeal. I might not get anywhere, but I'm going to be heard. I'm going to pitch a fit. I'm going to cause a scene. I'm going to make damn sure everybody knows that I pitched an absolute fit. So that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But the Houston Texans will be without Danico Autry, a big offseason acquisition that they got him from the Titans. Yeah, Bro Boy said at the very least sue to get his money back. Well, yeah. Spoon said, Barry, my pharmacist, where to go? My pharmacist accidentally put OxyContin with my Adderall. What a wild month. Yeah, Jared said the excuse always seems like a cop-out. It really does. It really does. And Clarence brings up a really good point. Every city with a sports team should have a dedicated pharmacy. I'm surprised that these teams with as big as they are, with as much shit as they provide, how do they not have a pharmacy? Right? How do they not have something like that? I don't know. Broke Boy said once the doctor admits what happens, they can track the pharmacy and prove no wrongdoing. You know what? You know what would solve this and stuff like this? Why doesn't the NFL have a pharmacy? Why doesn't the NFL have a pharmacy that it sets up at all of the team's facilities, and it hires pharmacists and pharmacologists, pharmacologists, farm people, farmers, whatever. Why doesn't the NFL have this in-house so that it can kind of regulate this so that they're not just out willy-nilly? If this is a problem, if this is just left in the wind, give these players the opportunity to avoid shit like this. Fallacious? Oh, no, that's not. Steven said NFL is all about appearance. I feel like that's a bad look. NFL is all about appearance. It's not all about appearance. What do you mean? NFL doesn't want the image that they are pill pushers. What are you talking about? They wouldn't be pushing pills if they're prescribed. I almost said subscribed. Jesus Christ. They wouldn't be pushing pills. They would still have to be prescribed by a doctor or physician or somebody. But it would be controlled in a way that they wouldn't be risking having some dumbass put something in them. I don't know. I mean, seems like you could avoid a lot of that. They do a lot of other stuff. They have a lot of other stuff in-house. So, Christmas Sam used to say, why take on that risk for 4 to 5 idiots that it happens to a year? I don't know. Seems like it'd be, it seems like it would be, less risky too, though. I think because, you know, you've got players who, if you care about player health, right? If you care about player safety, you can help them regulate and understand what they're putting in their body a little bit more too, instead of just, well, good luck. I don't know. Spoon said, don't they have a free service that checks our meds? I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, not really, Chris. Every state has different pharmacy licensing. You would just get people that are already licensed to come work for you. So that's not a big deal. You would just hire people that are already licensed in each state. They would work for the NFL or they would work for that facility. So it's not like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Cisco said, why does the Olympic spoiler sign have to be woke? It was my attempt at getting a sign that covered every color of the Olympic rings. What colors are the Olympic rings? I don't know. Let's see. Olympic rings. The Olympic rings are blue, yellow, black, green, and red. It was close. That's it. That was me trying to run the gamut. Okay? That was it. That was me trying to run the gamut bit of them. All right, your other sports headline for the day. Simone Biles going to compete in the team finals despite a calf injury. If you missed it last night, during warm-ups, she injured her calf, and like a baller, like a boss, she taped it up and went out there and still whooped everybody's ass. I mean, she's insane. I saw a list of the greatest athletes of all time. Let's see, the greatest one. I forget, it was the greatest 100. It was on my buddy's Facebook page, Sports with Balls. Y'all remember Sports with Balls? Let's see. Isn't she your neighbor? Yes, she is, as a matter of fact. I was just talking about that on my Facebook wall, and people, of course, had tons of jokes, had to be assholes about it. Where did it go? Let's see. Sports with Balls. He had a pretty interesting graphic. He does have some cool stuff. Let me see. See all photos. It was... Here we go. Yep, here we go. I'll show you this. I'm going to show you. You're going to learn today. This is what they had. This is ESPN's top 100 athletes since 2000. Right? ESPN's top 100 athletes since 2000. And on the list, number 10 was Kobe Bryant. Number 9 was Usain Bolt. Number 8 was Tiger Woods. Number 7 was Simone Biles. Number 6 was Roger Federer. Number 5 was Tom Brady. Number 4 was LeBron James. 3 was Lionel Messi, I guess. Number 2 was Serena Williams. And number 1 was Michael Phelps. And my beef with this, yo, what up, Dre? The Doyers sunk. Doyers lose. Bobby Boucher doesn't make the list. I don't know. I mean, what's the most egregious thing on this list? Yo! Popity Pope! Thank you. Oh, I didn't even read your message, Captain Pope, for the last 100 bits. He said, Barry, I think Texans way overhyped. Disagree, sir. Captain Pope said, Barry, Texans are way overhyped. Assuming Stroud is only going up and not going to have a sophomore slump, AFC is brutal. Well, then why would you say they're overhyped? Oh, you mean like it's brutally hard. Gotcha. No, I don't think they're overhyped. I do agree with you about the AFC being brutal. We do agree on that, but I don't think they're overhyped. I just think it's going to be tough. But I don't think that they're overhyped. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. He said Phelps at 1 is ridiculous. I tend to agree with you on this, sir. Phelps at 1 is ridiculous. Not that many people swim. People just pretend to care about swimming every 4 years. Well, let me ask you this. What about as far as dominance in the swimming? You know what I mean? Because I was going to say, I think Simone Biles is way too low on this list. Here's the thing. Yes, Michael Phelps is dominant, right? Okay, let's go back. Now hear me out, chat, okay? Hear me out. Dominating a small pool. Let's go. What? Let's go. Pun intended. Let's get it. I love it. Yeah, good point. Dre said Bobby Boucher is pre-99. And Walt has a good point too. My beef was Tom Brady and top athlete in the same sentence. Yeah, because if you're saying like top athlete versus most successful, maybe two different things. Although what he does is undeniable. But here's the deal. Here's the thing. And here's why I think I would move Simone Biles way up. Okay? Michael Phelps' world record has already been broken. One of his world records has already been broken. Don't get me wrong. His medal count is ridiculous. What he's done in the Olympics is ridiculous. But the little Frenchman that he has been training already broke one of his world records. So while I agree, he should definitely be on the list. He should definitely be top 10. Where we put him, I don't know. But what Simone Biles is doing in gymnastics, nobody's coming close. She's naming moves or, whatever the hell they're called, techniques, things that are so difficult to do that no one on the planet can even do. Nobody can do them. She's got more, I don't know what they call moves, more, I don't know what the hell they're called in gymnastics, whatever, like flips or shit. She's got more shit named after her. It's insane. And nobody's coming close. The only way people are coming close is if she gets hurt or gets the yips. Skills. Thank you, Spoon. Skills. The only way that she comes close is if people come close, is if she gets the yips or she gets injured. And she's coming up with these skills that people are just like, damn. And then she goes out, like last night, she gets injured, and she still goes out and does the hardest vault in the Olympics with a bum wheel. And none of the other girls that are no other female gymnast in the world can do that vault with two good feet, with two good ankles, with two good legs, with two good wheels. They still can't do it. And she goes out there with 1.5 legs and still does it. It's crazy. That is dominance on a whole different level. And oh, by the way, let's not talk about the college gymnast who's might actually be better than Simone at some point. But the fact of the matter is, when you start to separate Simone Biles from the competition, it's not even close. Yeah, and Bro Boy said her biggest comp is her own teammate, Suni Lee. And that's not even close. That's not even close. And Michael Phelps had competition and he was pushed. You know what I mean? Like, I look at it as, what about dominance? Right? Like, if you look at this list, Serena lost. Serena had competition. Same thing with Messi. Same thing with LeBron. He had plenty of failures. Same thing with Brady. Same thing with Federer. Tiger Woods. The only one on this list that maybe you could say comes close to Simone Biles as far as nobody in her class might be Usain Bolt. He just got old. No one could touch Usain Bolt. You know what I mean? Like, no one. If Usain Bolt could stay the same age forever, I'm not sure anyone ever passes that dude. The same thing with Simone Biles. If she could stay the same age, I just don't know if anyone ever becomes better. And, maybe that's the case with Phelps. Maybe. And that's what I told Nora. I do feel bad for Olympians and Olympic athletes because unlike all of the other athletes on this list, they don't get to compete every year, every week. They're training, they're competing in the sport, in the worlds or whatever other bullshit that no one cares about. Oh, I'm competing in the World Indoor Swimming Championships. Whoop-de-doo. No one cares. And no one really cares about like the world championships in gymnastics or even track. No one gives a shit about indoor or outdoor track unless it's the Olympics. But they're so dominant that it's just, what do you do? But for me to have Usain Bolt at 9 with his dominance and Phelps so far removed from the other two is just, it's weird to me. It's really weird to me. And to have LeBron James that high, also, I don't know. I definitely moved Brady. Well, I mean, Brady is the greatest NFL player. Brady goes down as the greatest NFL football player of all time. So how do you kind of not have him on the ESPN Top 100 athletes since 2000? How do you not have the greatest football player of all time on that list, I guess? So I get that, and he certainly should be top 10 and certainly maybe even top 5. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like Simone Biles at 7 is kind of a travesty, just given how dominant she is. Still is. So, I don't know. What do you say? Give me one name you think shouldn't be on this list. And then if you think this list, maybe you think everybody in the top 10 belongs, they just need to be reshuffled, that's fine. But is there a name you think should not be on this list? And if so, who would you replace them with? Who would you replace them with? It is an impressive list, Giggity Big. You're definitely right about that. Nasty Nate says simple, he's not an athlete, he doesn't move. I'll tell you this much. And it's kind of one of those things, no one could do what he does, you know? But, dude, the dominance of Tom Brady in the 2000s, you can't deny that. You can't deny that. Yeah, I would agree, Steven the Weather Guy. You're right. Shovel Ohtani. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Shovel Ohtani should be on the list of top 100, but he probably just hasn't been around long enough to crack the top 10. But I would certainly say he's probably top 20 just because of the uniqueness of what he does. Good point, Titan Hugo said Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Nasty Nate said Mahomes is a better athlete than Brady. Okay. Keith, what's up, Keith? How many conference finals or finals from 2005 and on did we see LeBron there with a ton of different cast of characters? Good point. Fair and valid, sir. Fair and valid. I enjoy that. Difference between best athlete and most accomplished athlete. Now that's a solid point. Now that is a very solid point. Cisco, you should be banned from the show. Cisco said, how come Jake Paul isn't on this list? You should be banned. Someone should take away your phone and your internet privileges, a finger, perhaps a thumb. Jesus. Yeah, that's a really good point, is better athlete versus most accomplished athlete. But then you're starting to get into nuance, right? Well, who's the best athlete? Well, I don't know. Could Michael Phelps hit a baseball? I don't know. Could Roger Federer swim? Had to be real careful there. I didn't want to challenge a stereotype. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like, could LeBron James swim? And then you guys are like, Barry's racist. You don't think black people could swim? I'd be like, no, that's not what I meant. Damn it. Fuck. But I know how you guys are. Ryan Lochte has way more medals than Biles. Yeah, okay, but as far as dominance, like, who dominance, you know what I mean? Like, nobody comes close in women's gymnastics. Honestly, it's not even close. Messi's 3. Messi's 3, Alex. So, I mean, that's the other thing is, like, can anybody run faster than Usain Bolt? Does that make him the fastest man in the world? Does that make him the best athlete? CC, what do you mean, you guys? Oh, now I'm sexist. Jesus. Eric Crescenda said, I feel like the Olympics shouldn't count because in no other sport a third place gets a medal. Yeah, but that doesn't, I mean, oh, you're talking about overall medals versus gold medals. And yeah, if you're saying Ryan Lochte has more medals than Simone Biles, yeah, how many golds does he have versus Simone Biles? I mean, that doesn't even matter. Who gives a shit? All I care about is his dominance versus her dominance. Again, I'll stand by it. Simone Biles, there's nobody even close on the planet. The only way anyone's coming close to Simone Biles in women's gymnastics is because she's going to get older. You'd have to literally cut her leg off. And she might still be better on, like, the balance beam. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. There's also like 100 different swimming events. That's true. That's the other thing. It's just like, Jesus. I mean, like, Simone Biles can only compete in like 5 events. But like Ryan Lochte can do like, oh, I'm going to compete in the 50 free, the 100 free, the 200 free, the 400 free, the 50, the 100-meter relay, the 200-meter relay, the 400-meter relay, the 50 butterfly, the 100 butterfly, the 200 butterfly, the 400 butterfly, the 50 back, the 100 back, the 200 back. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. There's like, what, 4 different strokes? And then there's like 4 different things that you can compete in each stroke times 2 because you can do the team events. Like, fuck, what are we doing? Simone Biles gets like 4 chances plus the team event. She gets the all around plus an overall team event. It's not even fair to say that. And then, because then you got to shit on Usain Bolt because all he does is just smoke everybody in the 100. And it's not close. I mean, he's coasting the last 10 meters looking back like, are y'all coming? So it's all, you know, it's all relative, as the people in Alabama say. The butterfly, the cockatoo, the shrimp crawl. Those are not actual strokes, Total Dallas. Yeah, Tony's got a good point. Simone Biles could land on her butt and still win because her exercises are the most difficult. Yup. That's very true. 10 different relays. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the individual, like, medley. Oh, I'm going to do the backstroke. You're going to do the freestyle. You know what? And then we're going to switch. We're all going to do the freestyle. And then we're going to do it to where we all do, it's the 50, where you up and then up and then up. And then we're going to do up and back. Each one of us is going to do up and back. And then we're each going to do up, back, up, back, up, back. Like, fuck, man. Come on, swimming. Swimming is just an attention whore sport. That's all it is. Swimming is just like, how many different ways can we come up with some bullshit to just have medals? Just a bunch of attention whores. Because like you said, chat, no one gives a shit outside of the Olympics. It's like, all right, y'all, we got 2 weeks. And then it's back to obscurity and anonymity for another 3 years and 50 weeks. So let's just amp it up. Let's just pile it on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right, coming up on the program, actually right now, as a matter of fact. And we're going to get into some other things. We're going to get into some Astros talk. Oh, what does this say? Well, also, more importantly, what are the odds the fastest person in the world is named Bolt? Like a superhero, right? Isn't that crazy? That would be like if Michael Phelps was named Michael Finn. Right? Or like Simone Biles was actually named like Simone Flip. I mean, what are the odds? Isn't that crazy? Simone Cartwheel. Okay, that's fucking stupid. That is just the stupidest example. Cisco said, have you seen the cardboard beds that the athletes have in their rooms? No, but it's probably a good thing. They're all over there. If they gave out medals for sex, oh my God. The only thing that they pass out more of than medals at the Olympics is condoms and STDs. That's well known, man. Those athletes are just banging it out over there. So it's terrible. I mean, not for them, obviously, but yeah, that's a well-known thing. So they have to. They can't be giving them comfy beds. Ain't no way. They wouldn't get shit done. All right, join me on the program right now, ladies and gentlemen, like she does every single week. The one, the only, the beautiful, best mom in the world. Jenny is mom. Mother, how are you, sweet thing?
I'm just peachy.
Are you pissed at me because I forgot to tell you no show last week?
Well, I did rush home.
I forgot. I totally forgot.
I mean, I'm like, oh, come on, Paul, we got to get home. I'm going to be late. I got it all set up. Went over there and that music was playing. And I thought, well, is he ever going to come on? Nope.
Did your hair and
It's
everything?
okay. It's okay. Hey, you know who I think ought to be moved up on that list?
Who?
It's Tiger Woods. You
think
didn't
Tiger
mention
should
Tiger.
be up on the list?
Yeah, I think he should.
Why?
I mean, he won. Well, because I mean, it said since 2000, right? Well,
Yeah.
he won 15 majors. I mean, the only person that beat him was, Jack Nicklaus, and that was certainly not since 2000. I think he should be up there. He had something like 79, 80, 81, I don't know, career wins. He was a phenom since he was little bitty.
Let's see. Tiger Woods. Some of his dominance, though, came in the 90s, though, which is...
And then he came back and won the Masters and made a comeback and won the Masters. That wasn't easy.
No, but he won the Masters in 97. Yeah, you're right, though. He won the Masters in 2001, 5, 19.
Came back in 2019 and won it.
He won the PGA Championship in 2000, 2006, 2007. He won the Open, in 2000, 2002, 2008. He won the U.S.
And remember,
Open.
he started out as a little boy. I mean, he was young when he started
did, Mom.
out. Well, I mean, he started his
I
career
started out
when
as
he
a
was...
little boy. You started out as a little girl.
Shut up. I mean, he started his career when he was really,
I was
really
born
young.
a baby.
Oh,
And...
Really, he was so dominant.
Yeah, but
so dominant.
And somebody brings up a good point, though. And in his case, he did like lift and kind of made working out a thing for athletes. But it does say athlete.
But he changed the whole sport of golf, too. I mean, he had such an incredible...
But it's still golf.
No, it's different than it was. I've been watching golf since I was 9 years old. Tiger Woods changed golf. He changed the excitement about golf.
He did.
I think.
But that would be like putting like
case.
the most dominant bowler on the list because they won a lot. It's like, it's still a bowler. You're still... Look, I have a hard time saying that anyone... Like, a lot of people like to drink a lot and play golf. Are we saying that...
I wonder who that is.
Huh?
I wonder who that is.
Are we
Especially
saying
some of
that?
those old time golfers. They used to smoke and drink
Yeah,
while they were playing. They had a
John
cigarette
Daly.
hanging out of their mouth.
They had a thing. They Cece said unsubscribed. She's a huge golfer. She's so pissed right now. Donna said, "Why do you
She's
slight golf?" I'm not slighting golf. I'm
Yes,
not.
he
I'm
is,
not
Donna.
slighting
Yes, he
golf.
is. It's a hard game.
Oh,
He
trust me,
was
I know. I'm a shitty
incredible.
golfer. I'm a
I know, but
shitty
he
golfer.
turned. Donna has to agree with me. He
Donna agrees with you.
changed people
Cece
about
agrees
golf.
with you. Keith
Yeah,
is
there you
agreeing
go.
with you. Like a lot of people are agreeing with you. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna be like, well, Tom Brady's not an athlete, so he doesn't belong on the list, why are we giving Tiger Woods a pass?
Tiger Woods was an athlete.
That's not an answer to the question. If we're
What's the
saying
question?
Tom Brady, the greatest NFL player of all time, if we're
I
saying he
agree.
doesn't belong on the list of the greatest athletes, not the greatest, most accomplished, because Tiger Woods is certainly one of the most accomplished golfers of all time and certainly in the 2000s. But if we're saying
Absolutely.
that Tom Brady isn't one of the greatest athletes in the 2000s because he was slow and moved like molasses and shaped like me, like, why are we giving Tiger Woods a pass on that? Plus, people get drunk in golf. No one gets drunk in gymnastics. You know what I mean?
I still think Tiger should be up higher on the list. That's just
Okay.
my opinion.
Well,
He was incredible.
everyone's now is like, duh, Tiger Woods is a better athlete than Tom Brady. Tiger
See
Woods
what
is
we
more
started?
swole than Tom Brady. Whatever. Golf is a hobby. Wow. Flip said golf is a
Oh,
hobby.
he's so in trouble.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
definitely.
my God.
Yeah, let's
I'm not
pull
gonna
up-
let Paul hear that.
Yeah. That's yep. Let's he brings up a good point though. I want to do something here. I want to just real quick, bear with me here. I just want to let's see. Just a quick little experiment here. Here's another now he won't make, the top 10 or top 50 athletes, but he certainly has competed against Tiger. He is an athlete. What?
Oh, Barry.
What?
I think I like his fashion statement.
What? He's an athlete, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
Oh, is he not? He's not an athlete? Well, now wait a minute. He's an athlete, right?
Okay. What's your point?
I mean, my point is if he can literally smoke cigarettes while playing the sport,
Mm-hmm.
are we calling that
drinking.
an athletic endeavor? Is he really an athlete? They said, I saw a photo and I don't know where it was, but they said his warm-up consisted of about 5 to 10 minutes on the putting green, 5 to 10 minutes on the practice tee, along with a pack and a
3 or 4
half of
drinks.
cigarettes. Yeah. And 3 drinks.
There you go.
Before-
He had to loosen up. He had to loosen up. I
Well,
agree.
what was he loosening?
Got to get your muscles loose, have a few cocktails and
Yeah. Well, that's
deep
what I'm
breathing
saying. Like,
with that smoking, inhaling.
it's just wild to me. That's just wild to me. There you go. There's a fantastic athlete
But
right there.
golf. I will say this. I told you, I've been watching.
You
golf
are right,
since I
Donna.
was
Donna said you
little.
have to admit, John Daly is one of a kind. Oh,
He is.
is.
He was amazing. But I've been watching golf all my life. But the kids not kids, but the young men that are golfers today compared to the golfers of 40 years ago are much more athletic. I mean, they work
Oh, for
out,
sure.
they lift weight. I mean, they eat right, they watch their nutrition and everything.
They're less
Back then, they
racist.
just,
Yeah, they're
oh,
yeah.
I mean, back then it was, but people like Gigi Rodriguez and a lot of those guys, they were hysterical. I loved it.
Oh,
Very
for
different
sure.
though.
For sure. Yep. Look at that. 100% athlete. 100% athlete. That's
Oh God.
I'm trying to find a photo of Patrick Mahomes with a heater in his mouth. Yeah,
Mm,
I'm trying to find a photo of Patrick Mahomes standing.
probably not.
Yeah, now there is old footage of let's see, hold on. Hold on. Now I will confess I used to play softball. And I actually used to smoke during the game. When I used to smoke, I would stand out. I would play shortstop, and I would actually smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, you were a heavy smoker.
Yeah, I was. I was a heavy smoker. Yep,
I was
100%.
pretty heavy myself.
Yeah, you were. Yes, indeed, you were. Here
But
you
you know,
go.
I had my lung test and my lungs are
There you
oh
go.
my gosh. Who is that?
That is. I'm trying to remember who that is. I forget the name of the dude.
I
But
can't
yeah,
see the face. I don't have my glasses on.
yep. That's
He's got a beer there too.
yeah. You like that?
I love
That was
it.
halftime. Halftime. Good
Oh my
old Kansas City
God.
Chiefs. Beer and a
I love the
cigarette.
Kansas City Chiefs. They were awesome. Lenny Dawson and a lot of those guys that played for Elmo Wright. I loved them. That was
Yeah.
way back when.
Yep. That's there you go. There's your athletes. Let's see. Someone said how's Mayweather not on the list? I see, I would agree with you on that too. I would definitely agree with you on that. How do you not have like a Floyd Mayweather on the list?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
100%. What was I going to ask you, Mother? I had something important to ask you.
Did I get my roof fixed?
What was wrong with your
From the
roof?
Oh, I didn't tell you I had a hole in my roof.
No, so did I. I
Barry,
did
I
too.
felt so stupid. We had the AC guy come out to check out our AC, and he pulls the stairs down. He goes, "The light's on upstairs." And Paul goes, "Did you leave that light on?" I said, "Do I look like I've been upstairs?" "No, I didn't leave the light on." He said, "Well, I didn't leave the light on." Well, the guy walked up there and said, "Well, it's real bright up here because you have a big hole in your roof." And it had been raining for like a week and a half since the storm. But what happened was there's this big mushroom vent on top and it blew it off. So there was just this round hole that, yeah, that was fun.
How did you not
But you
know
know,
it was leaking everywhere?
well, it didn't. It evidently it was on the side of the roof like this, on the side. So evidently, the rain, not much rain came in, so we didn't have any leaks anywhere. We were very lucky. But anyway, we got that sucker covered up, and then we found out we had hail damage. So now we filed something with the insurance company. So my insurance is probably going to quadruple. They
Oh,
probably won't cover it, and then they'll up my insurance
yeah,
by
they're going to
three
deny
or
your
four.
claim and
Oh
then
yeah,
up
and
your
then they'll up
insurance
my
or
yeah,
cancel
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
such a
yeah, yeah,
racket.
yeah.
It's such bullshit.
It is a racket. And this roofer told me when I told him who I had as my insurance, he goes, "Oh my God, all they do is deny. They deny, 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 deny." He said, "You have the one of the worst ones." I went, "Well, that's just
Who do you
super
have?
duper."
Who do you have?
Allstate.
Oh,
And
that
he said they
sucks.
do a lot of. Now, I have hail damage from the May storms that I didn't know about. He took pictures of it. But anyway, it was kind of funny when we found out we had a hole. Thank God we went up there. I mean,
Yeah, no shit. Well, so I was it was after the hurricane. It was after Barrel blew through. Um I was walking, I don't know, it was raining. It was just a day after, and I want to say the lights were out. We didn't have power yet.
yeah.
And I was walking through the house and I hear doop, boop, boop. I was like, what the
Oh
I was like,
no.
what is that
Leak.
noise? And I can hear, yeah, I hear it. And I know that sound. We've had hole. Like we've had leaks in the roof already. I was like, oh shit. So I go upstairs, and sure as shit, above one of the bedrooms, I hear it, and I walk over there, and I can see sunlight. And I was like, what the shit is this?
Oh, you had
And I go over
shingles
there,
blow
and
off.
when we had moved in, when we had the house built, they had put the hot water heater, the for the main part of the house, in the middle of an area that was supposed to be designated for like storage. So I made them move it, right? I was like, no, it's not supposed to be there. You got to move it over. So they moved it over. Well, when they did, instead of fixing the roof properly, they just patched it with shingles. They just slapped some shingles on top. And instead of like redoing the deck, they just cut a square out and put it up there.
Oh no.
So when a hurricane blows through, it just tore the shingles off. I was so
no.
pissed. So there I am up on the damn roof a couple days, actually right before I left, before all the rain came, with the roof tar and patching the shit out of it. So now I've got to
You got up on that roof?
Yeah. So now
Oh
I've got to
my
go
God.
back and get some shingles and get up there and replace all the shingles and the decking. So I'm really looking
Yeah,
forward
we
to that.
have shingles missing too.
This is what it looked like. Here, hold on. This was, hold on. Let me close this. Get out. Get on, get! This is what it looked like.
I think a lot of people had damage and they didn't know.
That's what,
They don't
that's
know
what it looked
about
like
it.
from far away.
Oh my gosh.
That was some of the roof. Hold
I
on,
see
this,
that. Yeah.
This was what
Well,
it
your
looked like.
deductible's not enough to take
No,
care
hell
of it.
no. Hold on, it'll focus.
Mm-mm.
That's what it looked like up close.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can just see the
yeah.
decking sticking out, and then
Mhm.
hold on. This is there it is. Yeah, look at that. That's nice little handiwork from roofers. Isn't that great?
Oh, and they didn't think that would ever too crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
Stupid
wow.
asses. So yeah, so
I'm
this
sure
is
a lot of people still have roof problems, but
this is my
we have a
patch
little
job.
tarp over it now.
Oh
Let me
no,
see.
I'd patched the shit out of it. Look at that.
Oh. Oh, when'd you do that?
Before I left to go to Tulsa, I got up there.
Oh.
So they sell this
Yeah.
like mesh, and then they sell like either tubs or tubes of like it's like a caulk, but they also have like a I don't know. It's like almost like a tar, but like it's kind of thick. And I just started putting it in the area in the
Mr. Do It
I kind of did it like
Yourselfer.
sheetrock. Yeah, I just started filling in the hole, and then I put some mesh on, and I put some more of that shit, whatever it is, and I put some more mesh and some more shit, and I just kind of started
Well,
spreading
very
out.
good for you.
Pretty soon, I was like, "Damn!" And I went, and it rained the next day, and I went in there and looked, no water anywhere.
I'm
I
so
was
glad
like,
now you can crawl up there and fix our hole.
"What? Hold up. What happened? Oh, we lost her, you guys. Damn it! She just cut out. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
don't know
I'm
where
so
she
glad
went.
to know that you can get up on that roof now.
I don't know where she went. It's just cut out. That shit." Jared Taylor wanted to know,
gosh.
did Jenny get her red Tank Dell jersey? No, because they don't make them yet. We're still
I
holding
know,
out.
but I did check last week. I guess I'm going to have to settle for.
Why don't you just
I
wait
did
until
mo-
Battle Red? Here's the deal. Battle
Yes,
Red is
I
coming up
wanted
in a couple
red.
months. Just be patient.
Okay.
And if
Right.
Battle Red doesn't have, if it's not here by Battle Red Day, we'll just get you a blue one. I think is all they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get you
Yeah.
a blue one if it's not
So
available
excited
by
about
Battle Red
football season. I'm excited about the Astros. I think the Rockets are going to be good this year. It's a great time.
Day. Yeah, the
be a
Rockets
fan.
are. That's an interesting proposition. What are the
Yeah.
Rockets going to be? Right?
Yep.
Are you
Think
going to
they're
try
gonna
to
be a
do?
lot
Are you going to
better.
try to go to any games as a Rowdy Granny?
Somebody asked my doctor asked me that yesterday. He said, "Are you going to be Roddy Granny again?" And I went, "Oh, the thought of it really makes me tired." I mean, it's 40 something games, not counting, preseason and postseason, which I think it'll go to the postseason. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet, but
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm strong. I'm swimming again.
Yeah, but that's a
I don't know. We'll
lot of
see.
work. That's a
Yes,
lot
it
of
is.
work.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot
Yeah.
of trips downtown, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Free games
It's going
too.
to be a good year. Yeah.
Can't beat free games.
Nope. Can't beat free games. Did it for 13 years.
Did you really do it for
Can you
that
believe
long?
that? 13 years. I did. I sure
Jesus.
did.
That's a long
I
time.
did. I started when I was just a pup.
That's true. How old were you when you first auditioned and did it?
I think I was 60.
Really?
Yeah, 60.
Damn.
Because when they did a write up on me, or they did that that show they did on me at halftime, and I think that's when they said 60. So I think I was 60 my
That's
first year.
badass.
It was a lot of fun.
Tanyugo said you could always get a Danico Autry Titans throwback jersey. How about you shut up? Nobody wants that Cheaters Titans
I don't
throwback
want
jersey.
that. No offense, but
Well, his ass just
I'm
got
waiting on
popped.
my Tank Dale.
I don't know if you
I
heard,
just
but Danico Autry, who
I heard
was,
that today.
with the Titans last year, is now out for 6 games
I
because of
know.
banned
Drugs.
substances.
Banned substance, not drugs. Banned substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I know you're in a hurry. You got
Yes.
things to get to. Do
Tons
you
of
think
shit.
Verlander and Garcia are ever going to come back?
Yes.
God, it's
I'm
like
glad you
when?
listened to me when I did the radio last week because I talked about this ad nauseum. So I really appreciate you're a big
Oh,
fan.
you did?
You're a big fan, I can tell. A huge fan.
Listen, I
a big
was
fan.
busy last week working.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
So was
back
I.
training. Okay.
No, but yeah, I do. I think Verlander comes back first. He threw 40 pitches the other day.
Yeah,
But I think I think he comes back. I think he'll be back before any of the rest of them. But I do think you get Garcia back, probably not for 4 to 6 weeks, unfortunately. But I think you could see Verlander back within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
I hope so.
So.
We're in a pickle. But anyway,
In fact, hold on.
they'll
let me
figure it
see.
out.
Jared said I think they're both coming back for the playoffs. Astros going to dominate down the stretch. Well, hold on. Let's see. Justin. Let's see. Verlander.
What worries me is if they get out of first place, will they make the wild card? With the, I just they got to win the division. They got to win the division.
Let's see. I'm looking for the medical update. Astros injury updates. What's today? The 28th.
9th.
Justin
29th.
Verlander neck stiffness continues to progress. Verlander will throw on the main mound at Minute Maid Park on Tuesday. This development comes after the veteran right-hander threw 50-plus pitches in the bullpen at Minute Maid Park prior to Saturday's game against the Dodgers. So that's good news.
Very good news.
Season. Yep. So he'll throw on the main mound. That's good. Also on the same this update came yesterday on Sunday. And so that's good news. Luis Garcia ramps up. Garcia threw 35 pitches in the bullpen on Friday. That's really
That's
good
encouraging.
news.
Yes.
Will also
very
face
good.
hitters on the mound at Minute Maid Park on Tuesday. He's going through his spring
that's the
training
next
right
step.
now.
Yeah.
Yep. He's going through his spring training. If we can get him up there, let's see. If we can get him up here to start games, that would be great. But if we can get him up here to give us some bullpen innings, that would be great too. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I think both
Well,
of
let's
them
just
are
all keep
back.
our fingers crossed.
I think both of them are. I think both of them will be back and pitching within 6 weeks. But Verlander first. So
Well, what about McCullers? Is he just?
why? Don't even bother. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time.
They're just paying him.
Yeah, that's it. He's just drawing a check.
Oh,
He's like an ex-wife drawing alimony. He ain't doing shit. He didn't do shit to earn it. He's just getting a check. Amos said, "Don't worry, Jenny, his mom. I zone out when Barry and Joel nerd out and talk baseball too." Shut up, Amos.
Oh, I love baseball.
Jerk. I was going to pull up. Yeah, we'll go over some of the trade deadline stuff here in just a second, Jared. But Jared said Mariners are spending a truckload to try and get back into first place. Yeah. We'll pull up some of the stuff that's going on and look at the trade deadline here in a minute.
Well,
Yankees
I'll
made
be
a move as
watching.
Well, now you want to watch and
Hey,
listen
I
and tune in.
got in today. I was there today before you were late.
that's great.
By the way,
What?
You didn't get in until 2:19. I just wanted to tell you were late.
Always late.
So,
I'm busy.
I know, but I was
Busy
there.
as shit.
Well, there
All
you
right.
go.
Well, Mother, I love you. It's good to have you back again. Sorry, I forgot to
love
tell
you
you last
too.
week that I was gone. And
okay.
I was, what the hell was I doing Monday? Oh, I had a private gig at the Houston Improv. That's what it was.
Yeah, hey, that's one last thing. I know you got to go, but
Yes.
what's with the new picture on your Facebook? Is that like a new thing you're doing, or
What are you talking about?
you're behind a desk? It's a sports, Barry on sports.
No, that's just
The
old. That was
picture.
an old picture.
Oh, was
That
it?
was
I
like the
thought maybe
first
you.
time I ever did Barry on Sports. That was like the very first one.
Oh, well, you just put it up there, and I thought, well, has he
No,
got
it's
a
been
new
up
gig
there.
I don't know
No,
about?
that's been up
And
there
you need to
forever.
update your calendar, Mister.
That's been up there forever. That picture? Yeah,
No,
you just
but you
don't log
need to
into Facebook.
update your calendar. I
With
can't
what?
keep up with you.
What are you talking
So
about? My
just
calendar is
your
updated.
calendar, the
VariousFunny.com.
calendar that I look at.
Yeah, VariousFunny.com is updated.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're talking
That's
about my
not the calendar.
personal.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It
How
should be
can I keep
updated.
up with
It should be
you?
updated.
Okay, well, get with it.
It
Get
is
with the
updated.
program.
All right, Mother, I love you. You're the
I
best.
love you too.
All right,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye,
Jenny's
Dad.
mom. Every Monday. Come check her out. It's always a good time. And she knows her shit. She put up a good fight for Tiger Woods. I mean, she wasn't going to convince me that, you should make a case for a golfer. I think I made my case pretty well putting John Daly up. I mean, Jesus. But, what is this? Okay. I was making sure I got all of the things in. Oh, I didn't see that. Wallace Will said, who needs Noah's Ark when we have Jenny? Probably saved all the animals in the neighborhood. Yeah, just letting the shit flood out. Good job, Jenny. Big ass hole in the roof. Oy vey. Oy vey. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. Hey, Spoon, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. Maybe the Titans are just sabotaging the Texans. That's what it is. Danico Archer was like, yeah, what I'll do is I'll go over there. I'll sign a really expensive deal. I'll just suck up a lot of money, and then I'll just shit the bed. I'll get popped for drugs, and I'll just do all kind of nefarious and terrible shit. And then, but you guys got to pay me under the table, and if you win a ring, I get one. I bet you that's what he's a spy is what it is. He's a spy. He's a damn spy. You know what? I Googled it. Danico is German for spy. I knew it. That's not true. Trojan horse, Jared. You're right. Trojan horse. Oh, look at us. 10 sacks. No. He said Titan horse. There you go. Good for you. All right. Let me pull up. Where did it go? MLB trade rumors. Uh-oh, what was that? Yankees discussing Jack Flaherty trade, planning to deal Nestor Cortez if completed. I know that the Astros were also talking about Jack Flaherty, but understand Jack Flaherty is a rental. So I'm not going to be crushed if the Astros don't go after Jack Flaherty. It's not going to bother me if the Astros don't go get a rental. And it depends on what it costs you, but if the Yankees are in the bidding war, you know that they're probably going to overpay. You know that they're probably going to spend more than they should, which means you're going to have to spend more than you should. And Flaherty's had some back issues. And is he worth it? He might be, but I just wouldn't overpay at this point. I wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Cardinals received Eric Fetty, Tommy Pham. Player to be named later, or cash from the Dodgers and cash from the White Sox. There's a 3-team deal. The Dodgers received Michael Kopech from the Sox, Tommy Edman from the Cardinals, and Oliver Gonzalez from the Cardinals. The White Sox received Miguel Vargas Minor leaguer Alexander Albertus and Gerald Perez, a player to be named later, or cash from the Dodgers. That was one of the latest trades. Looks like that's it. Mariners acquired Justin Turner. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mariners are desperate AF. So what this screams to me, I'll tell you that. Mariners are desperate AF. They know that their offense is trash. Their offense is terrible. They are desperate. So Mariners have gone out. Here's the full. So I'm on MLB trade rumors. So Rangers make 11 roster moves. Rangers announced a massive slate of roster moves this afternoon. Third baseman Josh Young and left-hander Cody Bradford were each reinstated from the 60-day injured list. Zico Duran, Garson Garabito, placed right-hander John Gray on a 15-day IL. Option infielders. They just traded for a catcher, too. Where'd it go? Trade Michael Lorenzen to the Royals. Who'd they trade for? There you go. Carson Kelly. A lot of movement. Rangers are making moves. Mariners are making moves. Yanks are making moves. I don't know that Cleveland has done anything. They probably really don't need to. Lots of activity in the National League. Haven't really seen a whole lot from the Astros. So there you go. So here's some more stuff. Yankees discussing Flaherty trade, planning to deal Nestor Cortez if completed. Cardinals acquire Fetty and Pham. There's all the deets. Let's see. There you go. Mariners acquired Justin Turner. Let's see what they give up. Mariners acquired infielder Justin Turner from the Blue Jays. Turner was playing in this afternoon's game but was removed. Jays are getting one minor league prospect in return. Divish adds in a subsequent tweet that the player is outfielder R.J. Schreck. Okay. Lucas Ursig is drawing significant interest. He's with the A's. 11 long shot trade candidates. Randy Arozarena, Jazz Chisholm, who the Yankees already went after. Oh, let's see. There's been a flurry of activity back since Thursday, taking on a few. Oh, these are, yeah, duh. These are ones that have been traded for. Carlos Estevez, Isaac Paredes. Yeah. Crochet and Flaherty and Yusei Kikuchi. Flaherty and Kikuchi were two names the Astros have been mentioned in connection with recently. Chandler Rome said the Astros were in serious discussions about Kikuchi and Flaherty both, because they view Kikuchi as a 3-4-ish kind of guy, which they would be fine with. I just think if you do that at this point, you're making a move just for the sake of making a move. And I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Pirates Red Sox swap Quinn Priester for Nick York. Okie dokie. Yankees designate I don't know who that is. Somebody for assignment. Tigers recall Dylan Dingler. What a great name. Dylan Dingler. Select Brian Sammons. Jack Flaherty scratched. Oh, a trade is a-coming. If he was scratched from tonight's start, that's July 29, he's getting traded today. Yup. It's going down. Yo, what up, B-Hander? Thank you for the call or the alert, buddy. Appreciate it. I saw the Astros name pop up on here. Yeah, there it is. So, last thing I'll show you, if you are interested, Astros rumors. Astros rumors. There you go. Marlins claim David Hensley from the Astros. Oh, that just popped up. Marlins announced they have claimed infielder David Hensley off waivers from the Astros. Ladder Club designated him for assignment a week ago. Hensley was selected to Houston's 40-man roster in August. He slashed 298, 420, 478 at AAA in 2022. Which led to a 130 plus WRC or a 130 WRC plus. Hensley getting the call to the big leagues. He hit just 228 and 651 AAA appearances, which meant an 86 WRC plus. He could be options for the rest of the year. Astros, there you go. There's what I was talking about. Astros are interested in Flaherty and Kikuchi. That name makes me giggle. I'm not going to lie. If the Astros end up signing Kikuchi, there's going to be a lot of giggling from your boy. Saying Kikuchi is going to be, it's going to be really hard for me to be mature throughout the rest of the baseball season. Astros signed first-round pick Walker Janik. Rangers among clubs with interest in Yandy Diaz. Astros interested in Eric Fetty and Jamison Talon. So, lots of shit. Astros getting Coochie. No Kikuchi. Kikuchi, not Coochie. You're saying it wrong. Why is my nose itching so much? Kikuchi. Get it right. Well, and we talked about that Fetty. Astros interested in Fetty, but he gone. He went to the Cards. He gone. So put that out your mind. Yep. Let's see. I was seeing if there's anything else. Any thoughts on Caleb Ort? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Should I know who Caleb Ort is? Who the fuck is Caleb Ort? Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Astros called up Caleb Ort and optioned Sean Dubin. Yep, no idea. No idea. Let's look him up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what pops up. Caleb Ort. Let's see. Amateur, independent, minor leagues. 2 games. Sugarland. Looks like he pitched in Boston a little. Yeah, he hasn't had much success. Dubin gone. No, it looks like Dubin got sent down, though. Apparently. Let's see. Astros recall Caleb Ort and option Sean Dubin. Hensley was designated for assignment. It was claimed by the Marlins. That's according to Julian Morales. So, yeah, I mean, I don't expect much, Titan Hugo. That's one of those, Here's his career numbers. Minus .6 WAR. 2-4 with a 5.93 ERA. How many games? He's pitched in 49 games. Not a huge sample size to begin with. I mean, that's not much of a needle mover, to be honest with you. This is probably not much of a thing, to be honest with you. Yo, what up, Josh? 713 Hooligan in the building. Said just dropping by to say what up. Good to see my homie Barry. Keep amazing. Keep amazing me, brother. Thanks for checking up. You're a real one. Oh, anytime, homie. You know I got love, man. You know I got love, homie. You know I got love. Always, brother. Always got love. Yeah, I wouldn't expect much. No, not Fetty Wap, broke boy. Not Fetty Wap. I wouldn't expect much out of Caleb Ort. It's just not one. It's just, this is one of those tertiary moves, Titan Hugo. This isn't going to be one of those things where you're like, oh, man, that's the closer of the future type things. I think this is just one of those, oh, it's depth. It's depth. What's up, Real? Lisa said, totally off topic. I think I could play handball. I've seen handball before. That shit looks crazy. That shit looks crazy. Crazy. Okay, we've done a ton of sports. Let's do this. Let's take a 5-minute break. I'm going to go get a Diet Coke. When we come back, all right, we're gonna do some Olympics towards the end of the show. But I think what we need to do, we need to talk a little Deadpool. We've gotten some Astros trade deadline in. We've got some top 10 greatest athletes of the 2000s. We did some Simone Biles. We got some Texans talking with some Danico Autry. We got Jenny's mom in. So we've had a plethora of topics. So coming up after the break, let's get into Deadpool. Give you my thoughts. And we can discuss. What I will do is I will put up a something on the screen. Oh, that says like talking Deadpool. Come back to avoid spoilers or some shit like that. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to make that now. Talking Deadpool. Come back to avoid spoilers. There we go. Let me see if I put that up there. I'm going to fix this so that it can be seen a little better. Because I don't want anybody to get all pissed off. Be like, you should have said something. You runted it for the rest of us. I don't need all that. I don't need that on my conscience. I don't need that. Here, we'll put that up there. Okay. So, we'll have that up. And then what I'll do is, I'll change that. Let's see. Yeah, and then I'll change it to that when it's safe to come back. If you were a Deadpool fan, you would have seen it by now. Well, you don't know people's circumstances, Tony. Maybe they got kids and they got shitty kids that wouldn't allow them to get out of the house, or they couldn't find a sitter, or, you don't know. Maybe people get paid on the 1st and 15th and didn't have the money to go to the movie theater this weekend. You don't know. You don't know people's circumstances, Tony. Don't judge. Judge lest not you be judged. Least not, lest not, least. Don't judge lest not. Don't judge people, dickhead. All right. When we come back from this very, very, very quick break, we're going to talk some Deadpool. We're going to do some birthday shots. We'll talk some Olympics. I'll talk about Tulsa. And by the way, one topic I want to talk about, if we don't get to it today, we'll get to it tomorrow. I rode in a Tesla for the first time in my life. And I need to talk about it. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about Teslas. I got to give you my thoughts. I got to get this off my chest. So if we don't get to it today, we'll get to it tomorrow. But when we come back, We'll talk Deadpool and more. And we can still talk sports. We can still get into some sports if you want to do that. Okay. Oh, Cece, you look so excited and in your element. I was so happy for you when I saw the photo, sweet thing. So happy for you. So happy for you. So it was so cool to see that. I'm glad you made it, and I'm glad you got to get there and experience it. So super, super cool. Thanks for sharing that on the Discord. By the way, if you're not on the Discord and you'd like to support the show, join the Patreon. Do you like Barry on Deck? Do you want to see this show continue? Do you not want me to have to get a day job and kill this sumbitch? Well, then go join the Patreon. Help your boy out. Help me keep this show on the air. And doing so, joining Patreon is a great way to do so. Patreon.com/Barry on Deck allows me to be able to bring this show to you on a daily basis, because then it means I don't have to get a day job. Okay. You can support the show by subscribing here on Twitch. You can support the show by joining the Patreon. You can support the show by sending in bits. You can support the show by sending in things like what we call Thankful Thursdays. What is that? Well, it's this right here. Donna, PB Dubs, Sylvia, Cece, thank you guys. Last week, we didn't even have a show, and these 4 people right here all send in Thankful Thursdays on Venmo. Thank you guys for continuing to help me keep the show and supporting me, and doing so each and every week. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it doesn't go unappreciated. So thank you guys so much. Dubs and Donna and Sylvia and Cece, and they always send kind and thoughtful and sweet notes when they send in Thankful Thursdays on Venmo, and this was no exception. Where'd it go? Donna said happy Thankful Thursday, safe travels. PP Dubs sent in a Thankful Thursday. Cece said happy BOD, or Sylvia said happy BOD Thankful Thursday. You and Joel sounded great together as always, safe travels. And then Cece said happy BOD Thankful Thursday from Stank Ass Cali. Love you. Love you too, Cece. Thank you guys all for the support. Very much appreciated. Don't forget you can join Patreon. Super easy. All right. So, quick break. When we come back, let's talk some Deadpool. I have thoughts. I'll give you mine. You give me yours. If you want to avoid the spoilers, I'll have something up. You can come back. You'll know when it's safe to come back. Okay? All right. Quick break. Sit on the corner. Do some dope. I'll see you in a second. Don't go anywhere. And it's going to be quick. So hurry back. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Don't go anywhere, bitches.
I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Wanna do it dope. Wanna do it dope. Go ahead. Wanna do it dope. Wanna do it dope. Goddamn corner do it dope. Wanna do it dope. Wanna do it dope. Goddamn right, bitch.
Welcome back to the final hour of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that did, those of you that did not, go have sex with yourself. Why would you leave? Why would you leave? Why would you quit? Why would you skedaddle? I sat on my balls. That hurt. Oh, my God. Oh, sat on my balls. Okay. That hurt. Oh, they're in my stomach now. All right. Before we get, oh no, I did that. Okay, cool. Yup. Got that. Yup. Cool. All right, shit. Overlay. There we go. All right. Talking Deadpool. So let me. Uh-oh. I should change the font on this. Kind of want to make this a little easier to read. What the shit is that? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's prettier. I wonder if I could change the color from here. Oh, no, that just changes the font color. That don't work. That doesn't look pretty. All right, I'm going to make it bigger. Saggy old ass balls. Shut up. Wait, what up, Brian Pettit? Good to see you, buddy. I'm going to make this bigger. That's what she said. That's not funny. Okay. Done. Talking Deadpool. All right, we're going to talk about Deadpool. And if you do not want to have this spoilt, if you do not want Deadpool spoilt, then I suggest you come back in a little bit, okay? I suggest you bring yourself back in a little while. Because this is going to be all about Deadpool. That's what I don't know what else to tell you. All right. So, Rob said his scene got cut. It was probably Peter, the player. He's hurt now. What? A Wrexham player made a cameo in Deadpool. Oh, Rob Mack. Oh, neat. Also made a cameo. Don't see their faces though. Oh. Neat. All right. Let's talk Deadpool. I'm going to give you a countdown. All right. I will put another banner up that will signify that it's over with when you can come back to the show. Okay. So you have no fear. You will know that it's safe to come back. But not until then. Hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Yeah. So here we go. 5. You got 5 seconds to skedaddle, and then we're gonna start talking about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So I did go to Deadpool on Saturday. First of all, I was surprised at how many different options there are at a theater. I don't go to a lot of movies. I don't go to the movies that often. In fact, I rode up to Tulsa with my buddy's son, Tran. He featured for me, and he drives a Tesla. And I was like, well, I'll get the tickets because apparently it's super cheap to put energy in a Tesla. It was like $17 to fill up, but I didn't. So I was like, well, I'll get the tickets and we'll call it even. And he goes, it's not even going to be close to even. And I was like, what? He's like, your half is going to be like $50. I was like, oh, well, I didn't know it would be that much, but I also thought movie tickets were going to be like $25 each. I had no idea that it was like $10 to go to the movies. I don't know why I thought it was like $25 a piece. I don't know why. It was like $10. But we just went to the regular theater. They've got like 3D, 4D. They've got like one screen that surrounds. It was just all kind of ridiculous shit. So first things first. Now, I am not a comic book nerd like some of you. I don't know all of the backstories. I don't know all of the character names. I don't know all of the intricate details. I don't know about all of the multiverse bullshit. I haven't watched every single offshoot bullshit I'm supposed to watch to keep up with it. I just like the movies and the action and some of the writing and some of the major high level plot lines. So when we left the movie, son was like, yeah, I could tell you're not really like hardcore Marvel fan, are you? I was like, no, I've never been like a hardcore. He goes, yeah, you didn't get some of this stuff. Like one of you mentioned the flame on bit, like where, oh, it's Captain America. And then he goes, flame on. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why that was funny. He goes, yeah, if you don't get, if you're not a hardcore nerd for this shit, then you don't understand just how funny that actually was. I was like, yeah, I don't get that. I was like, I thought he was Captain America. How the fuck is he a Fantastic Four guy? I mean, I know who the Fantastic Four is, but why the fuck is Captain America a Fantastic Four guy? I don't know. I'm too busy banging chicks to be a nerd like that. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't get into it that much. So for me, I watch these movies through a different lens, okay? I watch these movies strictly for entertainment and the entertainment value that they bring. I don't need continuity from the plot line from 7 movies ago. I watched Loki, so I don't need to, I got to have the carryover. I don't necessarily need all that. I just need to be entertained for the 1.5 to 3.5 hours or whatever it is we're going to sit through. That's it. I just need you to entertain me. I don't need any, carryover shit. I really don't. I don't need all that. But I have always enjoyed Deadpool, and I saw the first 2. I enjoyed them because, one, I think Ryan Reynolds is a funny dude. But the writing for the Deadpool movies, and really Marvel in general, has been really good. The writing has been good. And comedically, Things would be better if you tightened up. Shut up. What's up, Extended Toenail? Comedically, the writing has been on point. So when I look at it from just an entertainment standpoint, I'm like, yeah, entertain me. But like when I look at it through the lens as a stand-up comic, I look at it and go, that's some really good comedy writing. Like the timing is impeccable. The jokes are really good. The comedy writing is good. So I've enjoyed Deadpool for that. And so going into it, I was kind of expecting the same thing. And I was not disappointed in the least. The writing in this movie is phenomenal. It was just, to me, and it's hard to make me laugh, I will admit, in those kinds of settings, right? Like I can hang out with you guys and chat and y'all will say shit and I'll laugh at it. But like when I go to a movie like that, it's hard to make me laugh. It's got to be funny. And that shit had me, it got me several times. I thought that movie was genuinely funny. It's silly funny. It's smart funny. It's clever. It's a bunch of different kinds of funny, which is, it's complex. It seems like on the surface, it seems like you're like, oh, this is very like frat boy. It's very frat boy, like, this is super easy. But if you look at it from my standpoint, it is very, I mean, the way that it's written, it's actually kind of complex. There's different layers to the jokes and there's different kinds of jokes mixed in, right? Like I said, there's some rudimentary type shit. There's some, Total Dallas mentioned, fourth wall. There's some funny little quips. There's some frat boy shit. There's just all kinds of different types of humor. There's callbacks. I loved the complexity of the comedy. And it was a lot of fun. If you're an action movie person, maybe you're not a huge comedy fan, but you like action movies, you'll enjoy it. If you're a comedy fan, maybe you're not an action movie guy, but or gal, but you enjoy good comedy movies, you would enjoy this movie. If you're a superhero Marvel person, my assumption is you're going to enjoy the movie because, the guy I was with, son, he was like, oh man, there were so many references. He goes, did you notice that the skull they were in at the end? I was like, yeah. He goes, that was Ant-Man. I was like, no shit. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I would have never fucking known that had you not told me that. He goes, that was Ant-Man. I was like, yeah, why the fuck would I know that? I wouldn't fucking know that. What? Why would I know that? Yes. See, Tony, that's what I'm saying. Lines like that are that's so fucking funny. That's so great. And I wonder, and Son asked this, he goes, I wonder how much of that is the writing and how much of that is him riffing. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is him riffing and how much of that is them writing. I do know in some cases in movie making and in, if you're writing sketches, if you're writing sitcoms are less likely, but it can happen on occasion. But usually in movies, in whether it be feature films or shorts, but also in sketches, a lot of times what you'll do is you'll kind of have the premise of the scene and you'll have the actors kind of improv, right? So you'll know that, okay, look, we need to get from point A to point B in the scene. And here is some very basic guidelines or bullet points for dialogue. But I want you guys to improv it. And that's why improv skills are very important for some actors, because you learn about how to manipulate and manage a scene and play off of the other actors. So the rules of improv become very important, like yes and. Like you never shit on somebody's ideas in improv. If they say something, you go with it. Yes and. You go with it and build upon it. And that way you're not stalling out the scene, or if somebody does something, you don't go, well, that's stupid. You know, if they go, hey, I blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And da, 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 da. You can try to steer it away from it, but it's yes and. So it happens. So I just don't know how much of that is the case in this movie. What I was interested to see was how the two main characters were going to get along. And how would it be funny with Hugh Jackman? Yeah, see, so Broke Boy said when your co-star is Hugh Jackman, is probably easier. But that's what I was curious to see, though, Broke Boy. Like, is he funny? I didn't know he was funny. I didn't think of him as a comedic actor. Was he going to be funny? But he played a really good straight man. Like, it was perfect. He was the perfect straight man for Deadpool. So that helps too, right? That helps a lot. But I don't know. I'll give you a good example of why I say the writing is so good. Because for me, at least, as a comic, there are often times when I can see the joke coming, where I'm like, all right, this is about to be this joke, or I may not know the exact joke, but I'll know kind of what the premise of the joke is going to be, or kind of roundabout what the punchline is going to be, or what the gist of the joke is going to be. What's up, Jesus? Good to see you, homie. We're talking Deadpool. So if you don't want any spoilers, I will have something up top that says we're done if you haven't seen it yet. Also, no Olympic spoilers. But, so what I loved is there were often times, and whether I'm watching a sitcom or a comedy movie or a stand-up comic, because of doing what I do and having been doing it for 11 years and writing jokes and writing pilots for sitcoms and writing movies in the past, I can kind of get a sense of when a joke is coming, where it's going to come from, what it's going to be. But in this movie in particular, I was pleasantly surprised. There would be a joke out of nowhere where I was like, wow, I did not see that coming, and that was fucking hilarious. So that to me was just why the writing was so good and so fantastic, because it was like, that was just, I didn't see that joke in that moment coming from that character or being said there. It was fantastic. It was just great. I thought the plot was good. And again, I'm not a comic book nerd, so I don't know. PB Dub said that those two were best friends in real life, so I figured it would work. Oh, I didn't know that. Deadpool movies feel like they're trying too hard for the funny sometimes, but Marvel has me, so I'm going to watch it anyways. See, I disagree, Amos. I think I could see why you would take it that way. And I think people sometimes will say that about like Adam Sandler, just because it's like, it's kind of fast and it's kind of so much and it's kind of sometimes it's pointless. Sometimes it might seem unnecessary. Sometimes it might be over the top. Sometimes it might be too much. And so I think that's why you might be like, oh, they're trying too hard. But I think they're just literally trying to pack as many laughs into a movie as they can. And I can't even imagine how much funny shit they cut. Like how much shit ends up on the cutting room floor that is funny. God, I'd love to see what gets cut, what doesn't make it. Either, because I promise you, there's a boatload of funny shit that gets cut for time, that gets cut for continuity, that gets cut for budget, that gets cut for whatever. Sponsors or, whatever. Cancel culture, woke mob, whatever the fuck it might be. They're like, well, we can't say that. We're going to upset this group of people. Oh, that was too far. Let's take that back out. But in reality, it was just a funny fucking joke, but yeah, we can't use it. I would love to see that. I'd love to see an unedited in regards to like cutting shit. Yeah, that was such a funny one. 206 bones in my body, 207 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. It's just so great, man. So great. And you have to really pay attention. And when we were walking back to the hotel, because the movie theater was across the street from our hotel, Son and I were talking about it. And he had a great point. He goes, I feel like I could go back and watch the movie again and catch a bunch of shit I didn't get the first time. And see a bunch of things I didn't get the first time. And even laugh at the jokes that I heard the first time, but they would still be funny again. And I tend to agree. I think that that's probably the case. I do kind of think Marvel tends to shoot itself in the foot a little bit. They try to be, they outsmart themselves. Like this whole fucking multiverse nonsense, they got too cute. Like trying to tie everything in and then making it a multiverse, and just they overcomplicated it to me. Instead of just having one world where all of these superheroes live together, and maybe just building upon a storyline and some different story arcs that maybe almost, start, go through an iteration and end, and then maybe start a new one and go through an iteration and end. I just think they got too cute. I think they just did too much. Because a lot of us, I mean, I know some of you might dig it, but a lot of us don't give a fuck. And the problem becomes is you're always going to have the hardcore, dyed-in-the-wool, Marvel fans. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going. I know every little nuance about this. Like, Son, he knew all about the Flame On and Ant-Man's skull and all that shit. But a guy like me is like, I don't give a fuck about that. Just make an interesting movie. It's the KISS principle for me. Keep it simple, stupid. So I feel like if Marvel was trying to attract more people, just dumb it down a little bit. Don't make it so complicated for casuals like me to try to keep up with, which is why I like Deadpool. Because I can go watch a Deadpool movie, and even if I don't get all the nuance, it's still entertaining enough, funny enough, and enough action. I don't give a fuck about the rest. I don't give the subplots and the tie-ins to Loki's series of the past and all of the nerdy ass shit that's gonna happen in all of the multiverse bullshit. I could care less about that. I don't care. Just Deadpool as a standalone was great. Captain Pope said, now bringing back Robbie Downey Jr. as a villain. Actors aren't the problem. New interesting characters and new stories. Yeah, that's the other thing, is killing off anchor characters doesn't make sense, right? Like, why did you kill off Captain America? Why did you do that? Why are you, why are you doing that? That makes no sense. And I told Son that I was like, I don't understand. Like we're watching the thing, and it was like, oh, they're in this like purgatory thing, of course, because all these people can't be dead, but Ant-Man's dead. But they'll bring Ant-Man back if they need to. They'll just write some bullshit about, oh, well, there's this fucking space-time, there's a butthole in space, and there's a space monster that actually ate Ant-Man, and Ant-Man's not dead. He exists in a space monster's butthole. So that's what it is that he's not dead. We thought he was dead, but he's not. He's just living in a space monster's butthole. How convenient is that? Huh? Fucking yeah. And it's just like, I don't know. It just, to me, it just cheapens all of it. It's like, these characters are beloved. Just, what are we doing? What are we doing? Bro Boy said that's literally the point of the multiverse. They come back with different backstories, changing it up. Yeah, but why? Why do we have to do all that? Why? Because then you get a layman like me who's just like, this is too fucking confusing. You know what? Fuck this. This is too confusing. I'm not going to watch Ant-Man now. You know why? Can't keep up with it. Can't keep up with it. None of this makes sense to me. He was dead. He's not dead. Makes no sense. I can go watch Deadpool because funny, entertaining, good action, great dialogue, hilarious. Don't give a shit about all the subplots. But if I want to go watch Ant-Man, I got to keep up with all the bullshit, and it's like, I'm out. I'm out. Jared Taylor said Marvel followed Game of Thrones, then realized they were a terrible storyline. Game of Thrones knew what they were doing. Oh yeah. Would you rather have everyone hooked on 7 people or 21? I don't understand what that means. Just come up with new characters. By the way, I don't know who that one Cajun dude is that throws playing cards. Ooh, that's stupid as shit. Is that the best we could come up with for a superhero? Is throwing playing cards? I did love that Deadpool was shitting on him. I loved that. I loved it because he was like, Chief, listen, I don't know what we're doing here, but no one can understand you, buddy. Like the way he was shitting on his accent was hilarious. Loved it. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Because he'd be like, all right, I don't know what you're saying. Like, it was so funny. Captain Post said Gambit. So Channing Tatum was rumored to be playing him for years. Again, only the super nerds understand that cameo. Yeah, again, see? No idea. No idea. No clue. I did know Blade being there, which I thought was super funny. And now apparently there's going to be a new Blade. Because Wesley Snipes was like, and there'll never be another Blade. But now apparently there is. So I missed on that whole fucking nerdy insider joke. I forgot you didn't watch cartoons growing up, so you didn't see X-Men. No. I mean, I watched cartoons, but I didn't watch X-Men. I don't know. Gambit is dope. One of the most iconic X-Men ever. Really? He throws fucking playing cards, bro. How are playing cards... How are playing cards scary? Huh? Can someone explain to me how a deck of cards is scary? Paper cuts hurt. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. There's the voice of reason I needed. Ooh. Ooh. Playing cards. Oh no, what's next? Oh shit. It's the guy, it's fucking Yahtzee Man. What? Oh no, he's gonna roll dice. Oh no, he throws dice. Oh no. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no, it's fucking Backgammon Man. Oh, he throws backgammon discs at people. Oh no. Oh fuck, it's Jax Man. What? He throws rubber balls and jacks. His superpower is he bounces a ball in the air and then he throws spiky little jacks things at people and it kills them and then he catches the ball. Whee! What the fuck are we doing? Playing cards? This is what... I know they blow up on Contact, Captain Pope. I know that. I saw it. But I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Somebody got high and came up with a fucking superpower that is ridiculous. Special power, distract them with 52 card pickup. I like that Mina is like, what's up, Christopher Mina? He's like, it's kinetic energy, Barry. He can charge pretty much anything he wants to become explosive, but he chooses playing cards. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like there's like, you know, there's got to be more creative people that could come up with better superheroes. See, I lost 300 pounds playing 1-8 of blackjack. For me, that's scary as heck. Playing cards for the aesthetics. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be so scary. I don't know. And then they got the one dude that looks like a thimble. Like, what the fuck is this? Who's the thimble guy? Who's the juggernaut? Who's the thimble guy? Is somebody sewing around here? I don't know, but it was a hell of a lot of fun. He said Spoonie thinks I'm fat. What? What? Who thinks I'm fat? Did I say 300 pounds? Oh, I meant bucks. Whatever. Did I say pounds? It's, yeah, that's my bad. He's actually 1 Omega level. Okay, now, God damn it. Ashton, you can't start this bullshit, okay? Jesus Christ. This is that bullshit. This is that nerdy bullshit that I'm talking about. Ashton, I could literally...
Heck yeah!
I could hear you push your glasses up when you type this. I could literally hear your glasses being pushed up your nose. Well, he's actually an Omega level mutant. When his power is maxed out, he controls all the energy in the universe. Like, what, bro? What are we doing? The low-key fourth wall break of no one caring about Daredevil. I did like a lot of the fourth wall stuff. I loved the Fox shit when they were fucking with Fox. That was fantastic. Shitting on Fox sport. Oh God, shitting on Fox, losing it. Oh, That was fun. That was great. That was really great. I loved all that. So it was, I enjoyed the shit out of it. And I'm not that nerdy, but really, really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys did. What you drinking, guys? Anybody drinking? Huh? Christopher Meany goes, I'm so glad I did not type that. Thank you, Ashton. I'm so glad. Actually, he's an Omega level mutant, so his powers are... Ashton, I love you, bro. That was fucking hilarious. All right, let me swap this out. No longer talking Deadpool. It is safe to come back home, babies. Come back to daddy. Come back to daddy. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. All right, no more talking Deadpool. We don't want to ruin it for everybody else, okay? You know why also? You know why also? Huh? You want to know why also? You want to know why? Do you? Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Oh, I'm going to clear the chat. Hey! Where's that option? Hey! Chat settings. Clear the chat. Chat clear. Did it clear? Did it clear? Hold on. Clear chat. Unclear. Cool. Extended Toenail said, what ethnicity is your barber? Fresh lineup, bruh. You're looking at it, home slice. What? Yeah, what you know about that straight razor, baby? And what sucks is I have a widow's peak and a scar, so I have to I don't know. I have my moments. I have my good days and my bad days. No, you kiss my ass, Clarence. You're lucky I'm even doing a motherfucking birthday shot for you. You're lucky I'm even doing a birthday shot for your old skank ass. Coming in hot on the show, talking shit right off the rip. You're lucky. Damn lucky. But Clarence, I hope you had a good birthday, brother. I'm sorry I wasn't here for it. I'm sorry I had to leave. Well, actually, I think it was the day I had the private at the Improv. It was last Monday. Yes, had a private at the Improv. I'm sorry about that. But I hope you had a good birthday. I don't know if you got a roadhead or a hand job. I'm sure you probably gave yourself a hand job. Little old birthday selfie. Yeah, how was the party? Donna said the celebration was fun. Well, that's good. That's fantastic. But Clarence, happy birthday. That's true. Clarence said, if you don't talk shit, if I didn't talk shit to you, then would I be me? Very true. Barry's privates are more important. Damn it, Susie, I love you. Hey, we had another birthday on July 22nd, believe it or not. It wasn't just Clarence's birthday last Monday. It was also the one and only Dandy Dan! Daniel! Oh, Daniel! Clarence is all like, you cock blocker, Daniel. Dandy Dan, brother. I don't know where you is. Dandy Dan pops in on the Discord every now and again. But he's still rocking with us. He's still hanging out. He's enjoying the married life. I do know that. Dandy Dan got married shortly after the pandemic. He met his lovely bride while being a member of this fine show. And met his lovely bride and, doesn't hang out with us as much, but who can blame him? But he's a busy man being in love, but we still show love to our brothers and sisters. And Dandy Dan is no exception. So I hope you had a fantastic birthday, Dandy Dan. I hope she gave you roadhead or a hand job or, Oh! That's that shit. Now we got to start it over. You know why? You know it's a busy birthday season. That's just we're halfway through the birthdays, baby. You miss a week and you got all kind of birthday love to catch up on. Yeah. Why you say? Because last Wednesday, my guy, Terrence had a birthday. Let's go, baby. Terrence had a birthday July 24th. He turned 107. Terrence had a birthday, 107 years old. But, look at that. Look down there. Black don't crack. He looks 6. He's 107 years old. He looks like he's 10. It's crazy. You meet Terrence, and you're like, oh, look, it's a teenager. And then you're like, holy shit. He's 58. He looks 10. It's amazing. Black really don't crack. Pretty damn special. Terrence, buddy, congratulations on another trip around the sun. Happy G-Day to you. I know I'm late. Yo, Captain Pope! Captain Pope back on his shit. I got you, homie. I got you, pimp. He said after birthdays and after mom leaves, please raid XO Ariel. I got you, homie. I got you. Terrence, happy birthday, man. I hope it was a special one. I hope it was a good one. And I'm sorry I wasn't here. But you know your boy got you. I hope it was a good one. And last but not least, certainly not least, this man, I should probably do 2 happy birthday shout outs because the man actually has 2 Patreon accounts. That's how much he loves this show. He supports the show with 2 Patreon accounts. He only gets 1 birthday shout out. I feel bad. I only send him 1 birthday card. But he does it because he loves the show, and I love him, and he's my dog. And you and I know him as Rob. You know him as So Smoking Gooder Show. Give it up for my boy and wish him a happy birthday, Rob Arocha. Rob, So Smoking Gooder Show. If you haven't subscribed to him on Twitch or on YouTube, this man is a barbecue freaking genius. Rob Arocha, So Smoking Gooder. If you haven't done it already, go give the man a follow. Moss, can we give him a shout out for his birthday? I think it's just So Smoking Gooder Show. Cece said, now I want beef. Oh, I won't. Sure, we can arrange something. But Rob had a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to Rob, man. End of the day, to all the deckheads that had birthdays this past week, whether it be Clarence, Dandy Dan, Terrence, Rob, I love all of you. And I hope you all had fantastic birthdays. I'm sorry I wasn't here for them, but I wasn't going to miss them. We were still going to get to them. So I love you. Happy birthday to you all, man. I hope they were great. Cheers to everybody. Happy birthday. So good. Yeah, you like that? McLovin goes, now that's a shot. That's a shot goblet, damn it. Yeah, that's a shot goblet. I don't know why that does that, but that is like my favorite part of that. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. Is it / shout out So Smoking Gooder Show? Hey, it worked, indeed. Show did. He's got 72 followers. I feel like we could do better than that. Got it in. All right, so I got the shout out there. But happy birthday, everybody. Hope it was a good one. Hope you all had a good one. So there you go. Got those in. Got the Thankful Thursdays in. We got Deadpool discussions in. Got the headlines in. We got some trade deadline in for your Astros. Don't forget, trade deadline is tomorrow. Usually it's July 31st. This year it's July 30th. So trade deadline is tomorrow, 5 p.m. Or no, yeah, 5 p.m. Central. Let me see. MLB trade deadline. I believe it's 5 p.m. our time. 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, which would be 3 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We've got about 24 hours left. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts, everybody. Before we go, I'm going to check one more time. See if we've had any movement. MLB. Damn. MLB trade tracker. Mariners acquire infielder DH Justin Turner. That was the latest. That's all I see. That is the latest and greatest from MLB. But, they're going to go off of... they're going to be going off of, like, official stuff. They're not going to go off of, like, trade rumors, right? Or breaking news, per se. They're going to go off of what's official. But let me see what Ken Rosenthal is saying real quick. Latest thing that Ken Rosenthal has tweeted out. Fair Territory Deadline Edition. Isak Paredes Stunner, Hot Relief Market, Rays Dealings, A's all around for the St. Louis Cards. Official full details. White Sox, Dodgers, and St. Louis have completed a 3-team deal. I gave you those earlier. Mariners acquired Justin Turner, so that's where we're at. Nothing has changed on the MLB trade deadline front since I gave you the latest updates about hour and a half ago. Tan Hugo said, are you working OT if the Astros make a major trade tomorrow? Yeah, I don't have a problem going long. Breaking it down, talking about it. Now, I mean, it's got to be a big deal. It's going to have to be a huge thing, but I mean, we'll still discuss. But yeah, it would have to be, I mean, if they get Kikuchi, I'm not going till 9:00 at night. You know what I mean? That's Extended Toenail said a Rosarina getting traded from the Rays hurt my heart. Bro, it's so sad. You know what I mean? I feel so bad for Florida baseball fans, especially natives. I don't know if you're a native Floridian, Extended Toenail. But I get all the bandwagon East Coasters that move down there, you know. But if I was born and raised in Orlando or I'm not Orlando. If I was born and raised in Tampa or born and raised in Miami, and God, that'd break my heart. Chris said they're reloading. They'll be back in 2 or 3 years. It feels like they do that, but eventually, not gonna work, right? Eventually, that they're gonna miss. Barry never goes that long for Coochie. I know that's what you wanted to say. You said Kikuchi, but you wanted to say, yeah, there you go. Clarence said it. So you're not going to go long for Coochie. See, you're so predictable, Clarence, that I saw spoons, I knew what he meant, and you had already said it. Too easy. You guys always take the easy route. You guys always make the easy jokes. It's too easy. You never go with the easy jokes. They're lame. Born and raised in Tampa, I've seen every single star get traded, every single one. That's got to be the worst, dude. God, that's got to be the worst. Man. That sucks. That sucks. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. I'm about to bounce up out of here, but Captain Pope said, I'd kick around trading Tuck. No way it happens, though. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to really question, Captain Pope, I'm going to really question Jim Crane's commitment to winning. I'm going to really question his commitment to winning if he does not re-sign Kyle Tucker to a long-term deal. Kyle Tucker is an MVP in waiting. He is a franchise cornerstone type player. He is your next Jose Altuve for this team, right? You just cannot let a talent like Kyle Tucker leave like you have let George Springer go, like you have let Carlos Correa go, like you let Garrett Cole walk, like you let so many others leave. You cannot continue to do that, especially with a guy like Kyle Tucker. You know, people are saying, are they going to lose Bregman? They might. It's just you. I get it. You want to, you have an idea and a mindset of contracts and structure, and you're getting a decent deal with Altuve and other hometown discount kind of things. But some guys aren't going to give you that. And some guys are worth what they demand. Kyle Tucker is a 5-tool guy. Those don't come around very often in 2024. Kyle Tucker's a guy you build around. You just do. And if they let him go, if they let him walk because they're too cheap to lock him in and pay him, Jim Crane's going to undo a lot of the great things that he's done for this organization. And it, in my opinion, it will be the beginning of the end of this dynasty. More so than losing Correa, more so than losing Springer. They have continued to bounce back from that. It's not been a problem. But losing Kyle Tucker as Jose Altuve ages and retires, as Bregman probably leaves, you're now down to Yordan and Tucker. And if Tucker goes, Astros become middle of the pack at best. They become mid. There's no farm system. What are you going to do? The only thing I can think, this is the last point I'll make and then we're going to go. The only thing I can think is if you're letting Kyle Tucker walk because your mindset is, okay, we had a great run. Altuve's going to retire. Bregman's going to leave. Tucker's going to go. We've got Yordan locked up, but basically it's a reset time. 400 lost seasons, top of the draft. Let's do it again. Let's reload and rebuild for another decade of dominance, just like we did before. Well, so much for the windows never closed when I'm here. And if that's the case, if the window's never closed when Jim Crane is the owner, you can't let Kyle Tucker walk out that door. Period. All right. Yo, Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. You're right. Didn't pay Correa, didn't pay Springer, didn't pay Cole or JV. Why would he pay Tucker? Because you learn from your mistakes. You learn, and he did pay JV. He just didn't commit to him and then brought him back. If they trade the top prospect, Melton have to re-sign Tucker at whatever he asked for. Yeah, I just don't think you do that. Just don't get rid of a talent like Tucker. You just don't. Those guys don't come around. Thank you, Jared Taylor. I appreciate you, buddy. Good to be back, man. Good to see you, homie. Yo, Robert. The king is in the building, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. Yo, Walt, it's so good to have you back, brother. So good to have you back. Uriel, love you, buddy. Thank you for coming back, my friend. Good to see you back, too, Captain Pope. Thank you for being here, my friend. You grab your Raid XO Ariel. I swear to God, if she has a fever blister, yeah, well, Titan Hugo, but he did pay Jose Abreu, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. All right. Good to be back, man. I missed you guys. Hopefully we're back to some normal weeks again. Man, what a turbulent time it's been over the last couple of weeks. But it's good to be back. I missed you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Lots of fun. Enjoy the Olympics and the Astros, and get ready. Hold on to your butts. We're in for a fun 24 hours of MLB trade deadline. So until tomorrow at 2 o'clock, when I see you again, do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. I got Captain Pope's raid. It was, what is this? All right, let's see. Raid XO. Oh shit, where's it go? Raid. Oh, here we go. Search. Paste. XO Ariel. Just 1 second. Start watching. Jesus, those are big. All right, here we go. Start the raid. Bowling League tonight. Go, Jared. All right, you guys, I will see you. We're unable to raid XO at this time. What the fuck? Did she go off the air? Intended for mature audiences. Is she not live? Oh, I don't think it says she's live. Yeah, it says I'm unable to raid her, dude. We are do I have to like follow her? What's going on here? Hold on a goddamn minute. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I can't follow her. Let me see. Okay, follow. All right, and this. All right, and yeah. Control C. Close. Back. It's not working. Quick filter. Following. There we go. Let's try this again. It won't let me raid her, bro. Donna said I'm out. I don't need to see booby dancers. Oh, fuck. Who's Fire? Oh, I remember Fire Dancer. All right, let me see if I can find Fire Dancer. Let's see. Fire Dancer. Oh, I remember her. All right, we're raiding Fire Dancer. Yep. Countdown has begun. 10 seconds. Okay. Well, at least she's playing video games in a very She's got one stocking on her leg and one skiggity big. Speak for yourself. I think she's doing some weird foot thing. She has like one stocking on her leg and one stocking off, and she's had her foot on her desk. She just took it off. I don't know. She might be a foot fetish thing. I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I love you. Bye.